Yo, consequences. There are often, if not always, consequences to our actions. That's what we have learned. That's what we have experienced in this life. When we take an action, there are consequences, good or bad. And over time, we gain experience. And we learn how to take certain actions to avoid certain consequences or to get certain consequences. Either way, that's what age, wisdom hopefully brings us, a knowledge of how to navigate the path of life so that the consequences, the good ones, outweigh the bad ones. And sometimes, we ignore the consequences because we want to change things. We're not happy with where life has gotten us at a certain point. And we feel like we don't know exactly what to do, but we want to do something different. We want to make a change. And of course, we do think about what that change could be and what actions we need to take. And we do those things. And sometimes, at a certain moment, we decide to say, fuck it, and just do something different in order to get any kind of change, anything, regardless of the consequences. We move sometimes without thinking too much about it. Because if we stop to think too much about it, the thoughts come into our head. The safety valve gets turned on. We stop, we think better of it, and we don't do the thing we were thinking of doing because we don't want to make a mistake. We don't want the consequences to hurt us. We don't want to regret something now or later. Those are the two ways we can go about life. And they don't have to be mutually exclusive. You can do them both at the same time. You can think about the consequences. You can act accordingly. Make your best choice. And sometimes you can say, fuck the consequences. I need to do something different now. I will worry about them later. Right now, I want to do this thing because I need something to change. I don't care if it's not prudent. I don't care if it's not wise. I don't care that it makes me uncomfortable. That may be what I need. All of that stuff may be what I need to get to a different place. And wherever that place is, it won't be where I am now, which is where I don't want to be. That's the reason for that kind of choice. That's the reason to do things that may seem a little nuts. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes we have that. We can do that. We have the ability to make those choices too. Unwise choices. Choices that as a whole may not seem the best. That's okay. That's important to me right now in my life, these choices. That on the surface, on paper, not a great idea. But somewhere else, it's fucking brilliant. Brilliant. Or not. We will never know until we do. So think about that or don't. And act or not.